Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Marie from Crafty Landing and I'm here with some makes for you today to share with you what I have been up to this week. And I have been working with this glorious kit from Rachel and Bella Crafts called Truly Blue, and it really is truly beautiful. It's super to work with. It printed really lovely. The colours don't quite look the same on screen, they never do they? But it's a gorgeous kit of blues and yellows, really summery. And there I believe are 3 kits: the journal pages and the background kit and the ephemera kit. And the ephemera kit is full of flowers in jars to cut out, flowers in cans to cut out, birds, some tickets and receipts, so lots and lots in there. There's also in the kits the tags and the envelopes and things to work with. It's really such a full kit. So I am pleased to be working with this month. Rachel also in the kit this time for July has put some vertical pages in, A4 portraits, so that you can do your tall slim journals if you like doing those. So she's put in I think about 4 long pages that way, as well as the journal pages landscape way. So that's really helpful of her to have done that, because I'm one of those ones that do like doing the long journals. As you can see here, I've got my signature almost ready, full of different papers here. I've used one of the journal pages on the front, which will be the front page of my journal. I haven't done the cover yet, this is just the signature for inside. And I've popped in some book pages. I've already started thinking about where I want things to be. Tea stain pages, an old Filofax page that somebody had from the 1960s. I've dyed some papers blue, more book pages in there. That's another kit page. And you can see that I like doing my journal slightly longer, because that's A4 when the borders have been cut away, the white borders, because when I print my pages come out with the white borders, so I cut the white border away, and it's then shorter, isn't it, in size. And I don't mind the next page showing through. I quite like that. I quite like my pages being all different heights and widths and lengths and things. Some music paper in there, an old address book, ledger paper. That's another one of the kit pages. She's beautiful, isn't she? And I've double backed that one. I don't know, I can't recall if that one's in the kit. I think that one might be from one of Rachel's other blue kits, but it matches this one beautifully, so I've popped that in there. And that's going to be my centre spread there. That's one of the pages from the kit. It's gorgeous, isn't it? This jug of flowers. This was the longer one, so it would be like down here, and I've trimmed it off. That butterfly is beautiful. So I have my signature here ready to work on, so I'll just put that to one side a minute. And I'm here to show you what I've been making with the beautiful kit. So those of you that have been with me for a while will know that I like to add genuine vintage ephemera in my journals, and I love to include that and mix it up with the more modern papers. So my journals are always full of digital papers, vintage ephemera, vintage book pages, vintage ledgers, as you've just seen, a real mix of things. And I like to use the kits to sort of help sort of embellish the vintage ephemera. So this one is a Barclays Bank deposit receipt from 1929, and I've kept the date on there, as you can see, and I've just torn some of the papers to cover up this edge here, and I've kept some of the little notches and tears that were in it, this corner tear here, and down, look at that signature. It's gorgeous handwriting, isn't it? And down here, another little cluster of torn papers with one of the fussy cut flowers in the cans. And my idea for this was I've backed it, because it's very fragile and delicate, I've backed it onto card, as you can hear. And my idea is to imagine this is a let me just take that out. This is the journal page, one of the pages in a journal, and my idea for this one is I'm going to have it over the top of the page like that. Oh, let me just sort the back out so I can show you what my intention is for this one. So I'm going to have it over the page so that it flips up. So it would be flipping up like that. And as you can see, I've decorated the back of it as well. So I've torn some of the flowers out from one of the kit pages and added a little bit of clustering here of tickets and a little bit of a advertisement. So, and I've stamped the word notes, and there's plenty of journaling space here. So that's the flip up, and then it would come back down over the journal page, and on the other side what I intend to do is glue that bit down so that it's held in place. And I have here a little bit of lace for a tip in, and then you can just put the lace up, journal underneath. I'll probably do a bit more on this page, decorate it a little bit, and then that will be like that. And I've just put 2 brads in there, split pins, wrapped some ribbon around and tied it together. I might even hang a little charm from there yet. I haven't decided, but I just wanted to show you what I have done with a genuine piece of ephemera. So that's the first thing I made, and then I went on to make this, and this is using a genuine legal document from 1884. There is the date, 1884. Again, this beautiful handwriting, and what I did was I folded the piece of document in half, folded down the corner, and then I've sewn down the side and along the bottom so that it becomes a pocket, and I'll show you the tag in the pocket in a moment. So I then went on to decorate the front of the document, and underneath these butterflies I've torn a piece of Rachel's kit, inked it and glued it down the edge, and then using her papers from the kit I've just die cut some butterflies and popped them down the edge there and put some sparkly bling on them, and there's a little one just over here. Put some paper on the folded down part and just decorated my pocket up, but you can still see the original handwriting on the document, and I've not done anything to the back. So that one then holds, because it's a pocket, there's room for a tag, so I've made a tag with some of the papers and just embellished it up with a cluster of things down here. And I've put a hole in the corner, put a some ribbon in there, and just use that as a decorative piece, and you can then pull it out of the pocket. So that is that one. I enjoyed doing that one. The butterflies look really fab, cut out from the papers. Gorgeous blues and yellows, aren't they? So there's that one, using a legal document. And then finally what I've done is altered an old envelope, and here is the side of the envelope with the name and address on, and it's from 1934. So I haven't done anything with that side because it shows that it's a genuine old envelope. I've also left the top part open where it was torn open, where the letter goes, and that then becomes a pocket as well. And I've used the papers to decorate the front, and what I've done is, let me undo it, I've put some of my dyed sheet there. You should have seen my washing line the day I did that. I tore up an old bed sheet and I dyed the strips yellow, pink, blue, green, and then hung them on the washing line to dry. It was a sight, let me tell you. So what I've done here is I've stuck a piece of the kit paper on this side after I sewed it all the way round, stuck it on that side of the envelope. Then I cut out 2 triangles that fit the width of the envelope and back them onto vintage book paper, put a hole in them, put an eyelet through and then my dyed sheet and just tied it together. And I've decorated the flaps with some bit of blingy ribbon here, and it then makes an extra pocket really, because you can hold things in there. This is a vintage receipt, stamped receipt. This one is from, can't see the date, 1876. So that's a genuine vintage receipt. Pops in there, and then you can just tie it back up in the bow. So I won't be sticking this one in the journal onto the journal page, because I want to see the name and address of the vintage envelope underneath. And of course it's a pocket, so I could make a tag to go in there. So this one I will probably clip onto a page, and of course I can clip it on either the right hand side or the left hand side of the pages in the journal. I can decide where I want to pop it. So that's really lovely as well. If you do like them more permanently put in the journal, there's room here to put some washi tape down, so that you won't cover up any details here. You could put washi tape down and then washi tape it onto the edge of the page so that it would open up like a flap. So you could do that. But that is that one. So I've got 3 beautiful pieces of ephemera ready to go in to my Truly Blue journal. So pop along to Rachel's Etsy, Rach and Bella Crafts, find their July kit if you like it, Truly Blue, and have a little play yourself. If you've liked this video, please press the like button. I'm trying to grow my channel, so that would be really great. If you'd like to see more things, please let me know. If you'd like me to do some makes and show you how I actually put these together, I can also do that. So just comment below, that would be really great. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye.